Hey, welcome to Video 8. I'm thrilled that you found your way all the way here through the different segments of this video masterclass. Wow, again, we have come a long way together, have we not? Cool, let's continue. As promised, here are the 4 steps that you must take to unblock yourself and what I call awaken ultimate freedom in your story. Step number 1, move unblocking your life, experiencing the truth with a capital T, actually experiencing it, and ultimate freedom to the top of your priority list. Now here's the brutally honest truth. If you are too busy trying to achieve other goals, if you aren't absolutely committed and you don't have it as a top priority, sorry love, ain't gonna happen. To take a look here from Johnny Depp and Pirates of the Caribbean. It's just not gonna happen. You won't complete the journey, you'll give up, something will happen, and you just won't get to the final destination unless you're absolutely committed and you make it a top priority. So that's step number 1. Step number 2, connect with a guide. The journey that I've been talking about, again, that this picture depicts so beautifully, is a radically different path to travel. It is unlike anything you have ever experienced before. There are many challenges on this journey. I'm not going to kid you. There are many obstacles that you will have to leap over, hurdle over, move around, whatever it is that you will encounter on the journey, on the road to the final destination and success. It can get very confusing, and it can feel at times like you've been stuck in a quicksand pit and you're struggling to get out of it. You need to have a been there, done that, bought the t-shirt guide who can be there with you every step of the way and can help you from actual experience, having taken the same exact journey. Be there for you, for support, to answer questions, to resolve confusion, to show you how to avoid some of the quicksand pits, on and on. It's critical that you have a guide. If you're a Matrix fan, you need to have your own Morpheus. Just like I did. I never could have completed the journey that I've described to you if I didn't have a guide. It's a critical part of the journey and reaching the final destination that I call ultimate freedom. Step 3. Discover the complete truth. You may know some of it, you may not, but step 3 is you have to discover the complete truth about what's really going on behind the scenes of your life, including what's really creating your reality, how and why it gets created the way it does, as I talked about in an earlier video. Then verify that truth for yourself from your own personal experience. This is so important. And it's one of the biggest differences between the journeys that I guide people on, the journey that I can guide you on, and so many of the other journeys that are available out there. And what I mean by this again is the key pieces, puzzle pieces of truth with a capital T that I will share with you. You can actually verify for yourself. You can prove to yourself that they are true with a capital T and accurate from your own direct, personal, day-to-day, practical experience. It is not just cool ideas or concepts or theories or philosophies. Step 4, discover what has really been blocking you from knowing and getting what it is that you really want, that we talked about again in an earlier video. Again, the block that I'm talking about, what has really been blocking you is not, did I say not? The block is not your subconscious mind, your brain, your beliefs, your karma, your past lives, or the other things that you may have been taught about what have been blocking or sabotaging you on your journey to getting what it is that you want. The block that you'll discover is something completely different. And the second part of step 4 is to permanently remove the blocks that you uncover. so that you're free to proceed in a radically new way towards a radically different destination. So now you have a big decision to make. Here is where you are right now. You are at a fork in the road, and you may use different language, but you're at a fork in the road where you can go left and you can continue on the change, fix, and improve path that the odds are you're on. You may be an exception, or you may think that you're an exception. Or you can go right and get onto the truth path with a capital T that I've been talking to you about throughout this training. And you have a decision to make. Which way are you going to go? You can invest tons more time, money, and energy following the change, fix, and improve path, using techniques and methods and practices and everything that we've talked about, hoping that it will finally work for you. You can do that. That's your choice. But if you're like I used to be, and like so many other people who find their way to me from all over the world, you'll keep hitting more dead ends if you do that. The same patterns that have been driving you nuts will keep repeating, and your feelings of frustration and hopelessness will continue to rise. Or you can make a different choice. You can team up with me and begin your journey along the truth path with capital TTP. The journey that leads to living an unblocked life and experiencing ultimate freedom. In video 1, I explained that in this masterclass, I would give you the keys that unlock the first few doors on the journey and open your eyes to the truth with capital T's of what's really going on behind the scenes of your life at the deepest level. I have done that through the previous videos, and I use this image to illustrate that a new portal is now open for you into a different life and a way of living. I shared that after I opened those first few doors, if you wanted to go further and you wanted to go deeper through the other doorways, the other portals on the journey, and get my help to do it as your guide, that we would go into that at the end. So the time has come to do that now. So here is how I can be your guide on this journey that we've been chatting together about throughout this training. Here is how I can play Morpheus to your Neo. Again, if you are a Matrix fan, which I still, even though it's a long time ago those movies were out, I'm a huge Matrix fan, and so many people come into my sphere of influence are also around the world. It's what I call the ultimate freedom experience, and I didn't name it that way lightly. It's about ultimate freedom, and it is an experience. I call it the UFE, Ultimate Freedom Experience, UFE for short. The UFE is a very different experience and journey, as I've been sharing with you, that's specifically designed from the ground up to make changes at the deepest level within you, just by you going through it. Just by you going through it. There are no techniques that you need to use during or after, no tools, no repetitive practices. I created an online version of the UFE so you could experience it anywhere, at any time, without having to travel. I also offer the Ultimate Freedom Experience live several times a year in various locations throughout the world. Check the Join Me Live or calendar links on my website for date and location details. Your online Ultimate Freedom Experience is designed to unfold over 7 weeks. During those 7 weeks, you will have many secrets revealed to you. Secrets that odds are no one ever told you before. You'll have many rare, unique, and truly capital T, transformational capital T, experiences, capital E. Think of it as a major software update. This is really a beautiful metaphor. As you go through the experience, imagine that new software, a new operating system, is being downloaded into you as you go through the experience. And also, as you go through the experience, some of it will be installed, and after the experience is over, additional software will continue to download and be installed over time. This is what the Ultimate Freedom Experience is designed to do. I know you've had the experience of updating the software on your phone or your computer, and what happens is the new software downloads, the new software installs, and then all of a sudden when you use your device, things just look different. They just work different. Problems and bugs have been fixed, new features have been added, and your whole experience of the device and what's possible with it changes. And you didn't do any of it except to start the download, and the rest just happens. So I'm inviting you to imagine it the same way for you, that there's a massive software update and install that changes everything deep within you at the deepest level, that then changes in a similar way your experience of how everything happens in your life, inside and outside of you. I also call it giving you injections of what I call the truth virus. The injections, the software downloads, the software updates and installs are designed to ripple up and out to change everything in your life, and I mean everything, down to the smallest detail. Does that sound kind of too much? Too hard to believe? Well, maybe it is for you, maybe it's not. Either way, it's true. And that's exactly what happened to me. It's exactly what has been happening now to thousands of people all over the world who have taken the journey. But I want to remind you here, it's a journey. It is designed to unfold over time. It is not designed to happen, boom, lightning bolt moment, fast, overnight, finger-snapping magic. It's designed, and I'll tell you more about the why of this later, it's designed to unfold over time for very specific reasons. If you're like I used to be, and like the vast majority of people that come to me, you want it to happen fast, lightning bolt, finger-snapping magic fast, because you're fed up with the struggles and suffering and pain and frustrations that you've been dealing with. I get it. Been there, done that on steroids, as the old saying goes. And the journey's the journey. And I don't want to lie to you, and I don't want to sugarcoat this, and I don't want to exaggerate or hype you. It is designed to be a journey that unfolds over time. And that particular kind of journey, unfolding over time, is what works the magic. There are 3 experiences that you can choose from. I call them Jade, Ruby, and Amethyst, after precious jewels, which is how I look at the Ultimate Freedom Experience, as a precious jewel. Okay, let's talk about Jade. The Ultimate Freedom 2.0 experience was filmed during a live event held at my home for a very small group. It includes specially designed and integrated HD videos, audios, images, text, Hollywood movies, which might surprise you, and other multimedia resources that are all interwoven into what other people tell me is absolutely a transformational work of art, and I mean that seriously. The experience unfolds over 7 weeks. It's divided into what I call waves and truth virus injections. There are 7 waves with varying numbers of injections in each one of them. You get access to 1 wave each week for 7 weeks. Each wave contains, on average, 6 hours of experiential content. It does vary. Therefore, the entire experience unfolds over 30+ hours of radically different content presented in a radically different way. You'll get access to an online portal with a unique username and password. Your Ultimate Freedom 2.0 experience will flow from that portal. You can have your experience while connected to the internet and logged into the portal, or you can download the multimedia resources and experience them on the device of your choosing, minus a few copyrighted resources like Hollywood movies that you cannot download. Jade also includes closed eye process integration audios. And what that means is at the end of each wave, you'll simply close your eyes, relax, and allow an audio soundtrack to wash over you that is specifically designed to help you integrate what you absorbed, what you were exposed to through that wave. It also includes subliminal audio soundtracks, and some people like these and use them and get benefit from them, and some people don't. But I added this in because it was requested by participants. And there are two versions of the subliminal audio soundtracks. One has waves, that you hear waves and that's all. You don't hear the actual, let's call them affirmations and integration support. You just hear the waves. This is a special technology that's called subliminal audio. So one of them has waves and the other one is actually what's called silent subliminal, which means you don't hear anything, but your ear and your brain, at what I call the story level, are still picking up the messages and still receiving the support. But since it's silent, it isn't as intrusive. You can play it in the background and it doesn't interfere with whatever you're doing. It also includes MP3 audio files from all of the HD videos that are part of the experience, and color PDFs of the live event presentation slides that you will see in the videos for the experience. Plus a bunch of way cool surprises that I'm just going to let you find out for your own if this is something you choose to do. Okay, the Ruby experience. The Ruby experience includes everything in Jade, plus 4 months of personal access to me for coaching, support, inspiration, and to get all your questions answered. The 4 months begins after you've gotten grounded in the core waves and injections so that you get maximum benefit from those 4 months. The support and coaching is very important for many people. Not everybody, but for many people, because major changes will ripple through every aspect of your life. And it can be very supportive to have someone there at your side who's been there and done that down to a very deep degree with everything that you're going through. And that's the role that I play. Ruby also includes 4 months access to the complete historical support archive of all the questions and answers, coaching and support from all the other participants, ongoing for your 4 months of access, and also going back multiple years. The archive has expanded and expanded and expanded over the years as people have gone through the experience. The coaching, support, and inspiration archive is now actually, as I see it, a complete second course, second experience on its own, and is an absolutely precious resource. Ruby also includes the Forever Free from Negativity 20+ video companion experience, which is $195 USD value, which adds additional support for making stress, fear, anxiety, depression, sadness, anger, frustration, and other, let's call it emotional negativity, permanently disappear from your life. Okay, the Amethyst experience. The Amethyst experience was created in response to requests from people who wanted to go as deeply as possible into the Ultimate Freedom experience, get as much support as possible through ongoing multimedia truth virus injections, and get additional personal access to me over a longer period of time to guide, support, and inspire them on their journeys, and continue to get all their questions answered as things begin to move and change in their lives over a longer period of time. Amethyst includes everything in the Jade and Ruby experiences, plus 5 days of audio recordings, approximately 30 hours, from a different 5-day live Ultimate Freedom experience at my home. Not the one the videos were taken from, but from a different one. So you can have a different experience, each one is unique, and hear all the live questions and answers that went back and forth between me and the audience. Plus, 1 year of additional support, coaching, and inspiration from me personally. For 1 year, you'll be able to receive support and coaching from me personally. Plus, look over my shoulder as I offer support and coaching and answer questions from other Ultimate Freedom Experience participants. Plus, on a timed release basis, generally once a week for an entire year. You will receive a steady flow of additional multimedia truth virus injections to support the awakening of and the play in ultimate freedom in your life story. Okay, so here are the expressions of appreciation for the 3 ultimate freedom programs that I just explained to you. And if you don't recognize the language, expression of appreciation is my unique language to get into a truthful, with a capital T, relationship with what you might call the movement of money. Because that's how I see it. To me, that's the truth of it. It's an expression of appreciation for what the money is being expressed for versus spending, expense, buying, all the kinds of typical language. Okay, here we go. For the Jade program, it's $597 US for one expression of appreciation, a full expression. Or you can make 3 equal monthly expressions of appreciation of $233 US. Or you can make 12 equal monthly expressions of $75 US. The Ruby program is $997 US for one full expression of appreciation, or you can make 3 equal monthly expressions of $366 US, or you can make 12 monthly expressions of $108 US. Finally, for the Amethyst program, it's $1997 US for one single expression of appreciation, or you can make 4 equal monthly expressions of $550 US, or you can make 12 monthly expressions of $208 US. By the way, you won't see me playing any marketing or persuasion games with you here. There's no special discount if you enroll today. No special fast action bonuses or anything like that. You may have seen that on the internet a lot, you may not have. You will not see it here. No deadlines, no countdown timers, trying to create a false sense of scarcity or urgency. No registration open and registration closed cycles. Again, you may know what I mean by that, you may not. There's no place for stuff like that with a journey like this, to my bias and experience. So now I'd just like to give you an official invitation to join me and the thousands of other people around the world who've joined this family of people that are traveling the truth path with a capital T, taking the journey to what I call ultimate freedom awakening in their story. I'd like to officially invite you to join us and to take that step and begin your journey now. Here's a quote from Morpheus again in The Matrix. "I'm trying to free your mind, Neo, but I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it." And it's the same thing here with the ultimate freedom experience. I'm trying to free your mind, free your life, unblock you, support you in experiencing ultimate freedom. But I can only show you the door. And the ultimate freedom experience is the door. But you're the one that has to choose to walk through it. If you want to begin your journey, you can do so by clicking on the green button that you may see beneath this video that says Begin Your Journey, or you can go to this page on my website, robertsheinfeld.com/begin. If you have any questions about the Ultimate Freedom Experience, you can email us at support@robertsheinfeld.com, or you can call us at area code 434 in the United States, 220-3440. You can also go to my website, scroll down to the bottom, click on the Contact Us link, and you'll get these options and a form that you can use to contact us there as well. Again, to begin your journey, click on the green button that you'll see beneath this video, or go to this particular page on my website, robertsheinfeld.com/begin. It will be my pleasure and my honor, again, to be your guide on this extraordinary journey, what I now look at as the most extraordinary thing that I have ever experienced myself in my entire life, what my whole life has been about. Me experiencing this and then being a guide for others, and it would be my pleasure and honor to play that role for you.